Welcome to yesterday's NBA news from the 25th of August 2024. And we got no news from the NBA, but we got really great games in the WNBA. While obviously I'm working on my X Factors for tomorrow, which I hope to make today, but I just want to give it a little more time to really gather my thoughts about it and how to present it tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow, that is, obviously. And once I do that, then I'll go make the other conferences X Factors this week. But both should be out this week. I hope tomorrow I get one done, and the second one on Friday. I hope so, but I've been all over the place, so I shouldn't be promising anything to myself and to others anyway, but I hope to make at least something, so we'll see. But let's talk about a podcast quote. Magic Johnson was somewhere talking, and he gave it to Anthony Edwards for saying that he thought that Michael Jordan was the only skilled player back then playing, which he also said that he was not watching then, right? So it was just a dumbass quote, and Magic gave it to him that he does not respond to guys that have no championships, because he has not won obviously in the NBA, he has not won in college, and he even said that he doesn't even know if he even won a high school championship, which was a great response from Magic, and it was a hilarious one. And yeah, I mean, it was just a dumbass thing to say. Obviously, we should believe that today's players are better, because, I mean, when you look across the world and across generations, we're evolving in everything in a way, right? Hopefully not backwards, though. So it would make sense that we're more athletic, we have better bodies this way, right? We know how to take care of our bodies better and everything, so it would make sense in this sense. But I mean, skill, basketball-wise, I think skill and feel, I mean, that's something you don't even teach, right? I think if they had it back then, it's not that much different of now. And I would obviously say that the feel for the game was better then actually than now, but that might be my opinion, because I obviously didn't watch that much of, I mean, obviously not live, but I did watch some documentaries, I did watch some games obviously back. I did hear, listen to some things about the eras, and I do feel like the feel for the game, might have been better back then, but what do I know? As for the WNBA, man, yesterday was a really great day for the WNBA. The Aces beat the Sky 77-75, and it was a really great game on both sides. It was a really fun, physical game that had a little bit of everything. The Aces, it looked like they were, getting away with this game in the fourth quarter, where they went up by double digits. Megan Gustafson started for the Aces against these, obviously, Angela Reese and Camila Cardoso. And, she did really great for her start. And it was a, obviously a different move for the Aces to start her. But still, the Aces still almost blew it with, obviously, Angela and her rebounds. She had 11 points, 22 rebounds. She had back-to-back 20 plus rebound games, like 3 in a row maybe even now. Even though, like I said, the finishing just needs a lot of work, but once she gets there, she has the will. You can teach the will, you can teach the want, and I think she has one of the best, wills in basketball. So obviously some struggles will continue to happen here, but her and Camila Cardoso have been better and better. Obviously Camila has been really improving in everything since the return after the All-Star break, and now we'll see. While Kennedy Carter did her heroics to tie the game even, right? That game-tying three-pointer was goddamn incredible. But A'ja Wilson, on the other hand, just great back screen. Just a beautiful after timeout play from Becky Hammonds. And she got a really great look at the rim, and she obviously didn't miss it. And she hits the game winner. Hey man, no shit taken, right? A'ja Wilson has been disappointed with the way the Aces have played this season, right? So she just wants to do better, and ain't shit funny. Anyway, timely shots and no turnovers for Aces were probably the biggest difference. Obviously, the biggest timely shot was the game winner, but overall in the game, they just had a lot of timely shots, and the turnovers, they had 18 assists to just 4 turnovers, which was huge. While the Wings beat the Sparks 113-110, a 40-18 fourth quarter for the Wings, who looked out of depth. especially in the first and the third quarter, but the second quarter and the fourth quarter were, belonged to them, and it won them the game at the end of the day, even though I, for one, didn't watch the fourth quarter because I thought it was over. So when I rewatched, when I saw the score in the morning, I was quite fucking surprised. So I obviously did look at the highlights, but I mean I can't tell that much from the highlights. But it's a crazy comeback for the Wings. Natasha Howard was incredible. Arike obviously incredible. Satu Sabali getting more into the hangs of things. But both teams are not good. Let's just put it that way, right? But for the Wings, they just had an injury-riddled season, and I mean next year they should be ready to regroup. Well, today's program we have the Fever against the Dream. Obviously Caitlin Clark against the Dream team from Atlanta that has been playing really well since the Olympic break has been over. They've been healthy, they've been playing great, so this should be a great matchup on both sides. The Liberty play against the Mercury. The Mercury, obviously, I don't know, they've been a little all over the place, and Liberty obviously the top of the league, but it should be a good matchup nonetheless. And we also have Mystics against the Seattle Storm. That is the Washington Mystics against the Seattle Storm. We'll see how that goes. Obviously, Seattle has been in a bit of a slump, I would say, since the Olympic break has started, but they should get back on track against the Mystics. Anyway, thank you all for listening, thank you all for watching. I hope I get my NBA X Factors out tomorrow, and I'll catch you all then, wherever, whenever. Be kind to yourself and others, be gentle with yourselves, bye.